Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading. Instead of doing a 5-card spread, I'm going to do the full Celtic cross and only do the 5-card spread for the bonus readings that I do. But this is for Virgo. Those born on the zodiac sign of Virgo. New energies coming in, full Celtic cross, Virgo. See what the new energies coming in are? Remember, this will not resonate with all Virgos. I'm hoping for a positive reading, as always, but if we don't get one, then we'll work it out. Getting on top of things. This seems to be a stalker card for all the signs lately. Getting on top of things, taking a stand with the 7 of Wands, doing things right. It's valor. It's taking control more in a dominant fashion almost. Let's see what we got going. Current environment, 4 of Pentacles, holding on to what you had. I'm trying to get the ring light out of the way if you see me doing this. Holding on to what you have, creating wealth, keeping wealth, or collecting abundance with the 4 of Pentacles. What's crossing it? The Knight of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or emotions are all over the place. Whether your emotions or people around you or everybody. But I'm just seeing someone with emotions kind of not all the way there. And I also see someone else keeping abundance or collecting abundance. Your goal is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Offering new offers, new stable offers, or accepting new stable offers in life. Whether it be finances, relationships, it doesn't matter. But whatever is long-term and stable is what you're wanting. Foundation is the moon. Some people say that is intuition, and it could be. Or it could be deceptions or things hidden. We will clarify. Once I clarify, it'll change the story up. In the past, you got the 3 of Cups. You had celebrations. You broke bread with friends and family and partnerships with the 3 of Cups. It did happen. But in the near future, you're feeling trapped by something with the 8 of Swords. With the 8 of Swords, it's all more like mental energy. It's not a literal entrapment. You feel tied up and bound by something, and we will clarify that also. Now, I'm going to lay 4 more out, and we'll get to it, but I want to clarify the near future first, and then we'll go to the distant future and what is coming towards you, and the advice from the universe. But the current environment, or the subject at hand, I should say, is the 4 of Pentacles, and what's crossing it is the Knight of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, with the Knight of Cups crossing it. Why are you there for Virgo? Why are you there? King of Cups. Definitely could be a water energy. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So someone is trying to, I think, regain something. Take within, take what you have and keep it close to you. And go within a little bit. But also I see abundance there. But we'll clarify. 4 of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, lots of Cups energy, a lot of water energy. Why are you there for Virgo? So you're feeling chained to this person in some way. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a water sign. Like I said, it could be someone's, that you're dealing with emotions of another person, or you're really emotionally feeling connected to somebody. The devil is feeling chained to another person or situation. And you definitely feel chained to this situation. Your goal is Ace of Pentacles, maybe accepting new offers or giving new offers yourself. Ace of Pentacles. Let's find out. Why are you there for Virgo? What's going on? Why are you the goal? It's a good goal to have. And the High Priestess. But you're unsure of something with the High Priestess. Maybe you feel like your intuition is off. Maybe you feel like something won't pan out. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough to do so with the, offer something. But it looks like you're going to or wanting to. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. The High Priestess in reverse. Why are you there for Virgo? And you feel kind of like for some of you, you feel like maybe you didn't have enough at one time, and this is why you're possibly going to either accept a new offer or give one. because you want to come out of feeling like you don't have wealth. I do see you collecting some abundance and wealth though. So maybe that's your goal, is to, accept something that is stable, like I said, because you felt a little like left out, abandoned, or not having enough with the Five of Pentacles. Now the foundation is the moon. Something is hidden. Something is hidden about something you're wanting or something around you with the moon. What's clarifying it is the Three of Wands. And with the Three of Wands, it's in reverse. It's like maybe you're afraid your ships are coming. Maybe things happened where it caused you for things not to come in a positive way you wanted it to. So the moon in the upright, Three of Wands in reverse. While you there's the foundation for Virgo. Because there's no give and take. There's no give and take. You feel like something's hidden from you. You feel like someone's not telling you everything. And it's like the things that you wanted. Maybe it has to do with this King of Cups. Weren't coming in the way you wanted them to. And someone's not doing enough giving and taking. It's like you're doing all the giving. You may feel this way. In the past, you did have some enjoyment. You had the Three of Cups, and it is in the upright. It's breaking bread with somebody, family celebrations, going out having fun. Sometimes it's about drinking, when you go out and party a little. It's about that also. And it can be with anybody. It doesn't have to be just, a partnership. It could be family. It could be co-workers. So the Three of Cups in the upright, while you're there in the past for Virgo. Put an end. You put an end to maybe hanging out so much. Maybe someone you hung out with, maybe an ending came with them. Maybe because something came out, because I see the moon there as the foundation. Three of Cups in the upright, the Death card in the upright while you're there for Virgo in the past. The Star card, and you felt the situation is hopeless, so you might have ended something from the past, something that you used to enjoy. Well, we can't go further yet. We got to do the near future. The very near future is the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped by something, mentally trapped. You feel like you can't break free. But with the story with the Eight of Swords, you can break free. It just feels like you can't. So the Eight of Swords in the upright while you're there for Virgo in the very near future. Ace of Wands. I'm thinking someone's going to offer you something. And you may have to sacrifice something. At the same time, you're feeling like you're trapped in a chain to something else, and if you take this offer, you may have to do away with, like I said, something. And maybe it's got you feeling like not knowing what you're going to do. You're going to get a new offer on something. So Eight of Swords in the upright, Ace of Wands in the upright while you're there. You're trapped by a new offer. You're feeling something about that. Like, if I accept this, should I accept it? Shouldn't I accept it? I'm feeling that. Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, while you're there in the very near future for Virgo. Yeah, someone wants you to collaborate with them with the Three of Pentacles. And it involves more than just a couple of people. It could be very well work. It could be that you may have to make a head-to-heart decision in accepting a new offer. And you may not be telling, that could be it, that you may not tell people, or you may not, you're afraid to accept this offer, whatever it is, and you may reject this situation. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. But I see a really good offer coming in. You're thinking maybe it's not what you're wanting after all, but I do see it as a positive offer, but it's up to you. Possible future outcome or advice from the universe is the Five of Swords. It says put your swords down. Don't fight so hard for things. Don't battle. Don't make yourself sick. That could be it. Or it could be that someone lays their swords down and does not fight over a situation. So the Five of Swords in reverse, and you want it in reverse while you're there as a possible future outcome and advice for the universe, from the universe, while you're there. Yeah, someone is wanting to slowly move forward with a stable situation. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. While you're there, is a possible future outcome or advice from the universe. Could be saying don't fight with this offer. Queen of Pentacles. And because something is being offered to you, And it says don't fight this offer, even though it's a slow offer, you know, it'll slowly pan out. It could bring you out of the rut you're in, the instability that you are experiencing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, in a way, like I said, are afraid to give up something else to accept another. I feel that for a lot of you. Someone else wants to collaborate with you in a situation and you feel tied. You feel like you don't know which way to turn and which way you want to go. It feels like in the past you may have to end a certain situation or something you enjoy, and you think it's all hopeless, that maybe you can't accept this offer because you give up something that you want also. But it's there. It's for some of you that want a new offer. Hey, accept it, you know. It's not a bad offer. And what's coming towards you, outside environment, is the Queen of Rods. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, some of you, or someone with a quick temper, or someone who feels a little slighted. So Queen of Rods in reverse, why you there for Virgo, as the outside environment or what is coming towards them. Queen of Swords, I know you're dealing with a couple of people. I just don't know who they all are. This could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So you're torn between two situations, I see, of whether to go forward with something or to stay where you're at, because you know you got memories. But going forward, what's being offered to you will bring you out of you know, needing and wanting in life with stability. So Queen of Rods in reverse, Queen of Swords is the outside environment or what is coming towards Virgo while you're there. The Sun, someone would want happiness with you. So maybe, like I said, you got a split decision to make, where someone wants to say, hey, look, come over here, we got all this for you, and someone else is saying, no, I don't want you to do it, you know. So now you're like trapped, you're feeling trapped. I feel that for a lot of you. If you're not feeling trapped, this reading's not going to be for you in the near future. It's not. If you get a new offer, it just happened in mid-August. If you're getting a new offer, you feel like one's coming up, you're going to accept one or offer one, this may be for you also. If not, this may not be for you. But you feel chained to a situation where you feel like you can't accept nothing, or you're going to have to give up something you love in return for stability. Now, in the hopes and fears, let's find out what that is. Why? Let's see. Knight of Rods, hopes and fears. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they're in the upright. Maybe you're hoping this person will understand. Maybe you're hoping things will passionately move forward also. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. So Knight of Rods in the upright while you're there in the hopes and fears for Virgo. You want your happily ever after, your wish fulfillment, I should say. Not happily ever, you're wanting your wish fulfillment. You're wanting happiness. You're wanting what you're wanting with the Nine of Cups in the upright. So, Knight of Rods, Nine of Cups, both in the upright, in the hopes and fears, and possibly, you know, manifesting. If you wanted to manifest this, you could. Sort of like the power of attraction or power of positive thinking, same thing. So, Knight of Rods, Nine of Cups, both in the upright while you're there for Virgo in the hopes and fears. Keep for the hope. But you're afraid you don't have the strength to do it with the strength in reverse. You're feeling like you're not strong enough to go forward with this because, like I said, you're attached to something. Almost like a soul attachment. Outcome, the Hangman. You're going to be undecided on what to do. So it's really up to you. You're going to be undecided. Let's see why you're undecided. The Hangman. Let's see if it agrees with the rest of the reading. Why are you there? In the upright. Why are you there for Virgo? You're sitting around, you're waiting. Page of Cups, you're waiting for someone to give you a positive message in which way you should go. You're waiting for this loving message of friendships and kindness. So you're waiting for almost approval to do what you need to do. But, you know, don't wait too long, Virgo. I mean, it's up to you. You just feel torn. Torn between two situations in which you need to go forward in life to gain stability. But in a way, like I said, it kind of conflicts with where your heart is. So the Hangman in the upright, Page of Cups in the upright while you're there for Virgo. The Lovers, and it has to do with a lover situation. You're looking for approval to move forward in life. And maybe they feel, the people around you feel like you'll forget them. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe you're feeling like this about something. Maybe it's happening with somebody you love and care about. Maybe they're getting these offers. But I'm reading for Virgo. So what it is, it's up to you. This is free will. You can decide whatever you want to do. Remember what I told you about the Eight of Swords. Look, you do break free from something. Eight of Swords again. With the Eight of Swords, you will make a decision. You will make a decision what you need to do. You're going to still be pondering on this, but eventually you will break free and decide what you need to do. Some of you will decide to stay with, whatever's in the past that you are chained to. You're undecided. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to accept an offer or to reject an offer. Somebody really wants to make you this offer. They'll say they'll bring you happiness and stability. And this is what you're wanting. You're wanting happiness and stability. And you're like I said, it's a mental energy. You're feeling like your strength is just wanting. But what it is, with the Eight of Swords, you can break free, as it shows right here. You are going to break free from a situation. You're going to break free. So don't worry about everything. You are going to move forward. You're still going to be stuck because you're waiting for someone to be more acceptant of what is going on in your life. And it has to do with a lover's situation, which is in reverse. Someone you're chained to. Maybe they're upset about something. You're going to leave it in the comments. But I will be uploading this soon, and I will talk to you later. Bye.